Hello and welcome to our video on simplifying by collecting like terms. We can simplify really long equations into shorter equations if we can find any like terms. Remember from our previous videos that like terms have the same pronumeral parts, including powers. So x squared y and yx squared both have an x squared term and both have a y term. So these two are like terms, but x and y without a power on the x squared is not a like term with these two. That's why I've got a cross through it. Also keep in mind order is not important. It doesn't matter if we have x squared, if we have the x squared term first or the y term first. These are both like terms still. And the other thing to remember about order is that when you're adding, x plus y is the same as writing y plus x. You can move around the order as long as you keep the sign with the number, which is the third dot point here. Keep the sign with the number. If you have an expression 3x minus 2xy and you're just taking this term and moving it around, make sure you take the negative with that whole term. Don't leave it there. Take it with the term wherever you're moving it to. Fourth dot point, when adding and subtracting negative numbers, use your number line, and I've drawn you one down here as well. I would recommend having a number line at the top of your page whenever you're adding and subtracting, or just jot yourself one on the side whenever you're adding and subtracting negative numbers, because it really helps to know which direction you're heading and what kind of an answer you should get. You don't make those silly mistakes. When you are multiplying and dividing negative numbers, you don't need to use the number line. It's only adding and subtracting. Put a little underline for you there. Okay, steps to use when simplifying. Step 1, identify any like terms. Step 2, rewrite the expression so the like terms are together. Step 3, add or subtract the coefficients to simplify. Step 4, check for any further like terms you can simplify further. I've got 6 examples here that I'm going to work through. I'm going to give you a moment now to pause and have a go at doing them yourself. Pause the video now. Okay, hopefully you've had a go at some of these problems. We can see how you've gone while we work through them together. Question 1. All of these examples say simplify these expressions. Question 1, 6x plus 5y minus 4x plus 2y. Step 1, identify your like terms. We've got an x term here, a y term, another x term, so these two are like terms, and another y term. So these two are like terms. Step 2, rewrite the expression so the like terms are together. When we work down the page and we put an equal sign at the start of every line. 6x minus 4x, we put the two x terms together, plus 5y plus 2y. See how the minus stayed with the 4 when I moved it over here? Step 3, add or subtract the coefficients to simplify. 6x minus 4x is 2x. 5y plus 2y is positive 7y. Step 4, check to see if you can simplify any further. This is just a bit of a check to make sure you're getting those full marks in your test. We've got an x term, we've got a y term. They're not like terms, so we can't simplify that any further. Question 2. We have an a squared b term, an ab term. These two are not like terms because there's no squared on this one. And a ba squared term. If we rewrote this, it would be a squared b, which is the same as this one. So these two are like terms, and this one is just an extra term. Step 2, rewrite them so they're together. 9a squared b plus 2, and I'm going to rewrite this in the proper way we need to write our equations with our pronumerals. A squared b and then we leave this term on the end, 3ab. Step 3 is to add or subtract the coefficients. We've got 9a squared b plus 2a squared b makes 11a squared b, and we leave the minus 3ab on the end. Step 4 is to check if we can simplify any further. We've got an a squared b term and an ab term. They're not like terms, so we can't simplify any further. Question 3 is up here. We've got an x term, a y term, and an xy term. There are no like terms, so it is fully simplified. Question 4 has an a squared term, a b term, a b squared term, and another b term. So we've got b and b. Equal sign. Write them out together. I'm going to leave this term at the start. Then I'm going to put the b terms together, keeping the negative with the 5. And the plus 7b squared can go on the end. Next step is to simplify the like terms, add and subtract. We've got 9, take away 5, which is positive 4b, and the plus 7b squared stays on the end. Last step, check if there are any more like terms you can simplify. We've got a squared, we've got a b squared, and we've got a b squared. Sorry, an a squared, a b term, and a b squared term. None of these are like terms, so we can't simplify that any further. Question 5 is down this side, which is a bit weird. This is a squared. Sorry, it's a bit hard, difficult to read. I'll make that a bit clearer for you. A squared b. Okay, first step, identify like terms. We've got a 12, which is a constant with no pronumeral, it's just a number. We've got a squared b term. We've got a 2, which is a constant, so these two are like terms. And we've got a b a squared term, which is the same as a squared b, so it's a like term with this one. Second step, write them out together. 12 plus 2 minus 4a squared b minus 2, and I'm going to rewrite this out properly, a squared b. Next step, simplify. 12 plus 2 is 14. Negative 4, take away 2. This is where the number line comes in handy. If you've got negative 4 here, we're going take away, so we're going to the left. Negative 4, take away 2 is negative 6. Negative 6 a squared b. Final step, check your terms. If there's any like terms, you can simplify further. We've got a constant, just a number by itself, and we've got a squared b. They're not like terms, so we can't simplify any further. Question 6, identify your like terms. We've got a negative 12, which is a constant, and we've got a 10, which is a constant. We've got a c squared and another c squared here. Write them out together. Negative 12 plus 10 minus 4c squared plus 2c squared. Negative 12 plus 10. Let's draw a quick number line here. Negative 12, and we're going to go up here 10 times, and you should get to negative 2. Negative 4 plus 2. Negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2. Plus is going to the right. what did I say? Oh, it's negative 2 as well. Negative 2c squared. Check. Are there any like terms here? No, so you are fully simplified. Thanks for watching the video today.